There we go.
It's 2:06.
Yeah, don't say. I'm live. Don't say anything. Don't say anything else. Yes, it is 2:06 in the afternoon.
You are. That time I accidentally doxed you.
You know what? It's New York.
Truly.
This is New York.
It's New York.
This is New York.
Welcome to New York.
Wait, where'd my chat go? Chat, where are you? Oh, there you are.
Come on, chat. Don't leave us now.
Hello, everyone. Happy Mother's Day. Tonight we're going to be watching the opposite of a Mother's Day movie. XXx. Starring Vin Diesel from 2002. I have not seen this. You have not seen this. We're just looking at movies that were free on YouTube. And fun fact, somebody uploaded this movie, the whole thing, in HD in 2012. And YouTube has never taken it down. It's just still there when you look up the movie. So that's the good news. People care so little about XXX that this is just allowed to happen.
Speaking of...
The movie is also on YouTube. Don't Tell the Police. Yeah, I don't think... It's been up since 2012, so I think we're good. I think they're in the clear.
Speaking of not Mother's Day, the character of Xander was originally supposed to be James Bond's son. That was the concept the writers had.
It was going to be a spin-off.
Yeah, it was going to be a spin-off where James Bond's son was extreme. Also, Eric Bana was approached to play him. Totally different movie.
I see. There's a lot. This is like the Fast and Furious movie before he was known for Fast and Furious. At this point, he'd only done one Fast and Furious. Now he's done
7. He skipped 3.
He skipped 3.
He skipped 3. So
but no, actually, 6. In 3, he has a cameo at the end.
Okay. Is that Tokyo Drift?
Yeah, he isn't in 2. Because I guess he thought he was too good for it after the first one.
I mean, fair enough.
Anyway, let's see who is here. I'm gonna do the rice and beans
and the gringo taco. The gringo taco is the chicken taco.
Oh yeah.
If you don't know this, gringo in Mexico references white people.
I hope people know that.
But like not in a rude way, but sort of in a tongue-in-cheek rude way. It's fun.
Let's see who is here. Okay, so I think that says DL. Uwe. Abe is here. Abe, you just watched Cure. You just watched Cure. That's the Japanese movie, right? The like Japanese horror movie. I guess horror. It's not. It's more of a thriller. Phantom is here. Snowy is here. Fuel. Locke, 300D, Jacob, Chris, Sam. So if you're all here, you didn't have any kind of Mother's Day dinner plans, or maybe you're not. But Mother's Day today is only in America, so maybe you're not really? American. Yeah, it's celebrated in different days.
If you're not an American in the chat, can you please drop the date for Mother's Day in your country so that I can add it to my phone and then contact my mom in whatever language you would traditionally speak?
That would be funny.
Yeah, she would be very confused, and I'll never explain it.
That would be really funny.
She doesn't know how to use Google Translate. Do you like cilantro?
I don't not like cilantro. Okay. I'm not one of those people who think cilantro tastes like soap.
It's not one of those people. That's a genetic thing.
Exactly.
But I have it, so I'm putting no extra cilantro on mine.
I made people who think cilantro tastes like soap watch taco tutorials. I haven't even gotten into the substances yet, so...
Okay.
Where is that drink that you... Where did you
Oh.
put that? I can grab it.
Yeah, I think it's in the last room.
Okay.
I think it got left in the last room.
Snowy says Mother's Day was in March in the UK. Well, okay, that's also English. That's not fun.
Well, please tell your mom I said g'day.
That's... What's Australian Mother's Day?
Yeah, what's Australian's Mother's Day?
What's funny is my birthday and my dad's...
I'm the owner of the second link.
Oh, yeah. So, on these live streams, as always, I am fundraising for a couple families in Gaza.
Oh, nice.
That is usually what I do in these streams. So I have a little whiteboard. Just write the thing. So any donations tonight to either of the two GoFundMes, I will write on this board as usual. And if you are someone who has donated before, it is thank you so much. Someone changed their name to Cilantro is Soap. Let me pull up the fundraisers real quick so I have them on a screen. Uh-oh. My Final Cut was still open. No wonder my computer sounds like it's going to explode. No wonder my computer sounds like it was going to explode. Okay, 1 and 2. Let's see. See all. Right, so any donations that you send tonight, either in the chat or to one of the GoFundMes, I will write on this board. If you want to support my channel, you can do that by becoming a channel member or by joining my Patreon, which I also have a QR code for in the corner.
I went with a restaurant change because that restaurant had a crazy delivery fee.
Oh.
They have fish tacos.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, great. And still with a rice and...
You have to have rice and beans.
Okay, fantastic. Do you want guacamole for 50 cents?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Do they have chips and queso?
I bet they do. Let's go with it.
Not every place if we have any Southerners in the chat, we don't have chips and queso everywhere in the North. It's not.
It's true.
Sadly.
Yeah, you just have to deal with it.
DJ asked, why in God's name would they call this movie XXX? Because it was 2002.
Yeah, everything was extreme, and this was triple extreme.
They probably wanted to trick people who were trying to buy pornography into buying this movie on accident, and they're like, oh, I wanted to watch something hot, but instead I have to watch Vin Diesel.
I mean, this was pretty early on, when Google was still becoming, a normalized thing, I think. So this definitely probably worked out really well for them. People would go to type in XXX.
The name of this movie is concerning. What's it about? It is a generic so I've heard this movie described to me as the cinematic equivalent of a bottle of a Sobe, which I think some of you, if you're too young, might not remember what that is. So let me find a picture real quick. It's the drink with the lizard on it. You don't really see them anymore. I think they still exist, but hold on. I think I can pull up a picture. Yeah, these. Okay. Some of y'all might be too young to remember these, but come on, please focus. Do y'all remember these? They had a lizard on them.
The white one that looks like it's full of something from XXX, that was the best one.
The white one?
The white one was the best one.
Apparently they still exist, but they are online order only. They don't really put them in. But these used to be in every gas station, These were as common as Arizona's at one point. Lizard milk. There's whole video essays about Sobe, I'm sure. But they were all really brightly colored. Did they have energy? Were they energy drinks?
No, I don't think so. They didn't have caffeine, right? Lizard milk. I remember those, South Beach.
So basically, XXX is the movie equivalent of that. Also, what are y'all eating for your movie snacks tonight? In the chat, let me know. Last week, I think there was a mom in the chat. I don't know if she's here tonight, but if you are here, I hope you got plenty of Mother's Day stuff. Lizard milk energy drink is insane. DJ says never seen one of them, in parentheses, British.
British.
I only know about XXX from Jack's Films turning the Swiss flag into a poster for the 2017 sequel in his Fix Your Flags. 300D Ben says, I still have my copy of Sobe sponsored Oddworld Munch's Odyssey for the original Xbox.
Wow. Munch's
That's a
Odyssey.
deep cut.
That's a B-side.
I never played that game, but I remember the cover. It's like a picture of like a big gross can of green soda, I think. Jacob says, my mom is listening to country music in the other room.
That's going to go perfectly with this movie.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
honestly. Actually, I think this movie is more like hard, like metal. I know that Rammstein, like the band Rammstein, is in this movie.
Yeah. They also got Tony Hawk and like other famous X Games athletes.
Because I guess part of the X is it's like X Games. Like he does extreme stunts or something. Abe is eating pepperoni pizza with lemonade. Yesterday, Steve hosted a pizza party.
Oh yeah, that's true. Do you want to do?
We had square pizza.
Yep.
With triangle
Detroit
plates.
style.
We played Pin the Autism on RFK Jr.
Yeah.
It was a great time. I posted stuff on my Instagram story, and it's probably gone now. But we got a little bag. It says pizza time. And there's all kinds of surprises in this bag. And I'm thinking maybe I don't reveal everything in this bag all at once. I'm thinking that I just start pulling out items during the stream.
I like that. I like it's like a slow reveal.
So to start, we have a knockoff tech deck with wheels that don't fully turn. And it's got what looks like a character from the Nut Shack on it. It's not, but it's, you know.
Yes, DJ, it is an excellent soundtrack. Possibly a perfect soundtrack for that year. They don't have queso, but they do have chips. Should we get chips and guac or chips and salsa or no?
If you do chips and guac, but I'm okay with just rice and beans.
Okay.
Hello, I'm on a live stream. What's up?
Wait, who's there?
Hey.
Steve.
God damn, girl.
What?
Wait, what's the plan for tomorrow?
You said 11:30, right?
11:50.
11:50? That's fine.
Okay, how long are we staying out? I'm trying to plan my night.
These are great questions, honestly.
Yeah.
These are my questions. Whoever this is, I also like to make sure I have the energy saved up for the amount of time we're going out.
Yeah, I'm not going to want to be out for more than like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I have plans coming together with somebody else for like 11 or 12, so I just want to make sure I have some time to recharge.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
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 You get it all on my live streams. You get it all. Anything can happen. Someone can call me. I'll answer it.
Yeah. You'll hear the planning for the drinking.
Tomorrow, I got things to do.
Places to be.
Gonna go to IKEA.
Ooh.
Gonna have lunch at IKEA. Exciting stuff.
That is exciting.
Maybe I'll get the the IKEA. They got some good vegetarian meatballs.
Are we what are your favorite vegetarian meatballs? You like Impossible?
Whatever they had at IKEA last time I was there was pretty good. It's the gravy really though that makes the taste.
Okay.
You can put that gravy on anything. The IKEA gravy.
Could you put that gravy on a taco?
Probably. August is here. Hi, August. Ronan says, I won't be watching this movie, but wanted to say hi. I should also say, so if you are familiar, Steve was in the video I did about Sia's autism movie. Steve does comedy of many kinds in the big apple.
Yeah.
In the big old apple.
Such a huge apple.
This gigantic apple.
Has anybody ever had an argument in an IKEA? I've never been to one, but from what I understand, that's like a place that people go and argue.
At IKEA.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta find some place that is not right here to put this. I'm gonna put it right over here. Over there. I'll grab the drink.
Yeah. I was in charge of getting the drink, and I didn't really know where to go. I went with rum because in my mind, like, pirates would put like XXX. But then I Googled it, and there's a scene where Xander, XXX, is going to have a drink, and it's going to be we're all going to be very impressed with how much of an alcoholic he is.
Oh boy.
It's huge.
I love cinema.
And it's not rum, is the thing. I don't want to give away what it's going to be, but it is not... It's not rum.
It's gotta be... No, it can't be tequila.
Nope. Correct. Not tequila. It's not tequila. You want to keep guessing?
No.
There's only a few left.
Vodka.
Nope. Still no. This is good.
Chat, you can guess.
Chat, this is the... It was vodka. I was just joking.
Oh.
He's going to drink vodka in 3 sips. Also, well, I need to finish doing this.
Let me see how many people are here. 33?
Guys, that is not enough. Can you all
there's
message your mothers and tell them to get on this live stream right now?
There's 3 X's.
I was just being silly.
There's 3 X's, so this works.
Is this the right zip code?
I got it. Nope. That is not what I want. Oh, wait. That's right.
It fixed it? Okay.
Yeah. There's 34 people now, so that works. Someone... Okay, I think I set up the little donations board behind me. Snowy says, my family is asleep because I got places to be tomorrow. Not me, though. Good for you.
Yeah.
Hi, Kitsune. Okay,
That's a cool name, Kitsune. I just found out, Kitsune I think means fox in Japanese, or as they say in Japan, Japanese, the J is silent. And I just found out that they, in the 1970s, were able to...
ice?
Yes, that would be lovely. They were able to domesticate Volpe foxes. They were white foxes, which are related to the red foxes. And it took them like a couple generations. And these domesticated foxes have curly tails. And apparently people can buy them as pets. It's like $8,000 in the U.S. But they really domesticated them for selling fur, for selling fox fur. So everything is horrible and awful. Yeah. everybody, donation. Please do. It's really important.
And if you donate in the chat, I will put it toward one of the GoFundMes. Okay. So let me take a look.
Yeah, okay. What was successfully added? Did they take the... Okay.
Well, you know how much to send you?
Huh?
How much do I send you?
We'll figure it out later.
Okay.
Worry about it later.
Okay. Hot, sweet, cool. It is 8:50. I'm gonna give people a few more minutes. Do you also want water?
Yeah, I would love water. Okay. Everybody in the chat, what's your astrological sign? And also, like, what's your sun sign? But also, what's your rising sign? I'm a Taurus. Obviously, it was my birthday this week. It was May 1st. But also, what's your rising sign? I'm a Gemini rising, which is very confusing for people. I'm a Taurus, so I'm a straight talker sun sign. But my rising sign is I go both ways with it. It's very confusing people. So like Aeolin, Vulpix, Ira, Alolan, yeah, exactly. It's the Hawaiian version of Pokemon is Alola, I think. But they did it in.
That is correct. I never played that one, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've never played it either, but I know from the internet. Well done on the pronunciation. Thank you, Kitsune. Yes, I am correct. It is Japanese, just like jalapenos.
What is
Snowy
this?
is a Scorpio sun, Libra rising. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's slap bracelet.
Yeah. But like a really awful cheap snap bracelet. Ah! Oh!
Sorry.
It didn't even... No, it's fine. But it didn't even, like, curved. I don't know if you guys... Chat, can you see? It didn't go in right. It just... And it won't... It's for a child, though, I guess.
Yeah, it looks kind of like Boo from Monsters, Inc. Coated, like the door.
But I mean, it's like for a child's arm, so it does... For a child's arm, it probably fits. My sign is only rising near Uranus. Thank you, you bully for Columbine. Jacob had his birthday in January or late December. Capricorn, what up? Nebulous Mind, Pisces Sun, Gemini Rising. What is a Pisces Sun, Gemini Rising? What does that end up working out as? And Snowy, what about the Scorpio Sun, Libra Rising? How does that work out? Scorpio Sun, Sag Rising, it just sounds dirty. Something about Sag for Sagittarius always sounds filthy to me.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Oh, I love it, but okay, fair enough. Evasive's a little bit classier than I am.
I have to be.
Yeah.
I have an image to maintain on the World Wide Web.
Yeah. Phantom, anal perv. People know their sun and rising signs. You can find it out very easily. You just like go on the internet, you put your like location, the date and time you were born on there, and boom. A snap bracelet, I haven't seen one of those since my second grade. Teacher confiscated mine. I feel like the snap bracelet is perfect for the timing of this movie. It feels so snap bracelety.
So I also like to ask, where are y'all watching from? There's a lot of regulars in here tonight, I see.
Yeah. Chris De Laurentiis is watching from Virginia.
I think that is... Okay.
China.
Thanks, guys.
Kitsune is from Vegetarius. Is that a... where is Vegetarius Kitsune?
The fundraiser timed out. There's like a spam filter on YouTube Live.
Oh, okay.
Bafflebeam, NYC, baby.
Yeah, nice. What borough are you from?
Also, if you have a good time tonight, please donate to one of the GoFundMes on the left side of the screen. $1 or $2 or $3 or $5 or $10 really helps out.
Yeah, or if you did 50, that would pay for dinner.
Yeah, people are literally...
That would pay for like a dinner for that family.
People are literally starving, so...
Yeah.
That's why I do it. Anyway, New Jersey, LA, Wisconsin, Oklahoma. DJ, this is my first time watching. Well, you picked quite a one to join. I'm assuming you've all seen Sia's the video I did about Sia's music. Not Sia's music, but Sia's movie titled music.
Yeah. Which was probably not great, like, Google choice.
Horrible choice. That's why I said in the video, I'm like, it's a terrible title for a movie.
I didn't get that. That was why. I just thought because it was a terrible title for a movie.
Oh, it was, but also because it's so hard to, like, just, like, oh, I watched, have you seen Sia's music? What do you mean have you seen Sia's music? Have you seen music?
Yeah. I love that music video where it's, like, the aliens dancing for her. Also,
Baffle's in Brooklyn. Baffle, for all you know, I could be right next door to you.
Yeah. Also, we're right next door to you, Baffle.
Do you hear the ice cream?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's coming. There's the New York ice cream truck making the laps around.
Kitsune, where in Oklahoma? My girlfriend is from Oklahoma City, and she is celebrating some sweet Oklahoma City Thunder victory.
Also, chat, donate so that I can write a number on the whiteboard because I think it's fun to write numbers. Oh, wait, someone just did. $15 from Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous, for donating $15 to people in need. And now I'm going to write a 15 on the whiteboard unless you want to write a 15 on the whiteboard.
Yeah, I can.
Use your art skills. I got some different colors. Or you can just use the blue.
Yeah.
That almost looks like an S.
An S for Steve.
One S.
All right, let's try this. Let's try this again.
We got it.
This is horrible.
Jacob said, I can't believe JB Hi-Fi once tried to sell the original soundtrack for Sia's music on vinyl.
Oh.
They printed that on vinyl?
Yeah.
They printed the soundtrack on vinyl? Name one song from that movie. I made a video about it, and I can't name one song from that movie.
Kitsune wants to know if you grew up in Brookline.
No. I'm a transplant. I'm sorry. I grew up in several different places. I grew up in... One day I'll do a video where I explain my lore, but I grew up in California, Minnesota, upstate New York a little bit, and suburban Houston, Texas. And then I came to New York for college.
Were you a child of military?
No, my parents just switched jobs. Oh. They got bored easily, I guess.
Same. Did you see the thing they posted on Reddit about somebody found an ice cream truck and the keys are a cop's keys, like in there, like they have like I don't know, and had a camera on it. Yeah, apparently they're using ice cream trucks now to arrest people. So be careful out there if you like to buy drugs from cop cars.
Yeah, for all I know, there's a cop outside.
Yeah.
Cilantro is Soap is from Cleveland.
Yeah.
Best city on earth.
Cleveland Rocks is a song.
Cilantro, were you a fan of my video where I watched every Ohio movie last year? Did not get as many views as I would have liked. Every Ohio movie? I watched every movie with the word Ohio in the title. Mm-hmm. There's 5.
Oh, I was going to say, that's...
Not that many.
Yeah. Yeah, right, Kitsune, yeah. The idea of someone's lore is very funny. Have Nicole Raffi explain your lore.
I don't know her, I don't even know her yet.
They don't know each other yet. I don't know if you can hear from the other room. The ice cream truck song in the background is the same exact one that tried. No, it's called Turkey in the Bush, and it actually has a racist connotation. And I believe one of the members of Tribe Called Quest, maybe it was Questlove, wrote a different song for ice cream trucks to play, and it's a bop. Yeah, that's a thing. Ohio Walnuts was worth the watch. Was Ohio Walnuts worth the watch?
Ohio Walnuts was a documentary that was. Documentary is a very loose word.
It was a loose doc.
Just like some Ohio kids hanging out in Cleveland, filming each other, trying to record a rap album in a hotel room. in
Okay.
1 week.
That sounds like fun.
It was mostly just loosely like just a bunch of kids hanging out.
Yeah. Nicole, I want to tell you. Wait, am I allowed to call you your first name, or is it Evasive?
It's Evasive. I
Evasive.
feel like people
Evasive,
kind
I
of know
won't.
my first name at this point.
Yeah.
So
Sorry. Evasive. Just so you know, this is the rum that I drink with cigars.
classy.
Yeah, when I'm
This
having...
is a very cigar type of movie.
It is. It felt,
It's,
yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's not.
Exactly.
The Godfather isn't a cigar type of movie. This is more of a Marlboro Red and Natty Light type of movie.
I feel like a lot of conservative podcasters watch this movie and go, yeah, this is the way it should be.
But what's better than
not
this?
ironically.
I like my movies where a stuntman dies making it.
Oh, well, good.
Which, fun fact.
Fun fact.
This movie killed someone.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel's stuntman died making this movie.
Yeah. In fact, if you can guess in the chat which stunt a person dies on, guess what? You can have a non-effective working snap bracelet.
Also, another not fun fact that I learned. So the director's name is Rob Cohen.
Yep.
Rob Cohen also directed some things. But unfortunately, for us, we cannot praise Rob Cohen. He also directed Fast and Furious 1, The Mummy 3.
Not the best Mummy, honestly.
That's about it. That's all that's really that he did. That's interesting. Probably some other things, but he is a sex pest.
Oh.
He molested his own kid.
Oh, God.
And she is now a trans woman, and she came out about this in like 2019. So he got Me Too'd, like he was a Me Too.
What year did he get Me Too'd in?
2019. He has not directed a movie since.
Yeah. Good.
His last movie was The Hurricane Heist, which I guess is about a heist during a hurricane.
Yeah, one would hope. Wow. I just want to throw out there that there are a lot of Cohens. Cohen is like Smith for the Jews, and I'm not related to Rob. I'm not related to Rob.
So, pretend you don't know that.
No, that's fine. You can know that.
I mean, you can know that. This movie was...
During the movie, don't think about
This
that.
movie was directed by a not great guy, and someone died making it, but...
Yeah.
Vin Diesel?
Seems pretty, like, okay, like, not horrible stuff.
Vin Diesel, I think, has done nothing wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, not in that case.
The stuntman died on the second attempt of the stunt. The first attempt was successful, and it's the take in the movie.
Oh. Oh. Well, DJ, seeing as you know about this already, you're not in for the snap. You're not in for the snap bracelet. You can't win that
Also,
because you already know
another
which one it is.
fun fact. Vin Diesel refused to do the sequel, so they put Ice Cube in instead. But he did return for the third movie in 2017.
Donate to us through the second. Okay. Donate to us through the second link. We need to buy food. Yeah. Not just.
We got $15 so far. All right, let me pour this, and then we can get the movie started.
Vin Decent. A lot of people don't know this, but Vin Diesel took his name. Vin is his stepfather's last name is Vincent, and Diesel is because he was a bouncer, and he got the nickname Diesel as a bouncer.
I did not know this. I just thought it was... See, for the longest time, I thought that Vin Diesel was the name of the character in Fast and Furious, and Dominic Toretto was the actor.
Oh.
Because that makes more sense, right?
It does.
That would make more sense. But
Yeah.
no, it's Vin Diesel is the actor, and Dominic Toretto is the character.
I'm just gonna take mine on the rock as...
On the
Yeah.
rock.
Yeah, on the rocks.
So, that's movie night. This movie, as I said earlier, was uploaded in full on YouTube a full 12 years ago, 13 years ago, and
13
it's
years.
still up.
13 years ago.
Also, how is the stream running? I saw someone said there was an audio glitch earlier. Are there still audio glitches?
Or is it just that my voice is weird? Huh.
It's hard to tell from my phone. It looks fine on my phone, so...
Okay, DJ, you're back in. You're back in the running for the Snap bracelet. I believe you. I'm so excited for this Mark Sinclair join. Indeed.
Who's Mark? Oh, is that the producer?
I think Mark Sinclair is the writer.
Someone wrote this? Let's
Boom,
see.
roasted.
Boom. I don't get the joke.
You don't get the joke that you made?
No, I'm not understanding the joke of
No.
Mark Sinclair.
Oh, my girlfriend sent me a picture of her watching this. So that's... there you go. It's a picture of me looking at my phone while Evasive looks off longingly.
Yeah, it looks... Okay, it looks fine. It was reading red down there, but now we're in the green.
Wait, Kitsune, are you my girlfriend?
Oh,
Kitsune?
Mark Sinclair is Vin... That's his real name.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Duh.
Yeah, awesome.
I knew that.
According to Mark Sinclair, he doesn't know who his real father is. His mother's never told him. That's super interesting.
Chat, who here has binge watched all of the Fast and the Furious like I have? I watched the whole series.
Wow.
I binge watched it a couple years ago. I was bored.
Did you ever
No,
watch
not
it?
like last year.
Did you watch it like in a, not like necessarily like all day, but like in a row? Like...
I watched like it was a TV show. Where I'd watch like half, and then I'd watch like a movie and a half later, and then like a fourth of one. Like I was watching it like it was a TV show. And when you watch like a TV show, it's fun, but also the plot holes stick out a lot more. You realize that like half the cast fakes their death at some point. Like that happens. There's a bunch of characters that come back to life who very clearly died. It's great.
How come the ice cream truck is still going on outside? It's because the ice cream truck is still outside selling drugs.
I think that they must have parked.
Yeah.
They'll leave in a minute. August said, I stopped watching after number 4, but the 5th one is the best one.
Yeah.
The 5th one is the one where they go to Rio and he fist fights Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and they like drag a safe like across the city on tethers. Anyway.
Yeah, Kitsune, tell your wife that you're my girlfriend. Do it.
I just wash these off before you.
Oh.
Okay, we have to do...
Thank you.
Your right ear is going to love this movie.
Yeah.
You'll get the full right ear XXx action.
Too Fast, Too Furious is a gay buddy cop film. Change my mind. No one will. No one will, Auguste. I hope you all are prepared to watch just an amazing film.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and link it now.
It's so awful that XXtentation is the first thing that comes up when you type in XXX. He's been dead for years now, right?
He died in like 2018.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
XXX Tentacion. Let's see if there's been any new donations before we start this film, this cinema. Lynn Lee also donated $15, so I can write a 30 now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lynn Lee, for donating another 15.
Cool last name, too.
30. Let me check the other one. This is the main fundraiser that I've been supporting has gotten some really great donations, so I'm really happy to see that. Gideon gave 5, so I can actually write 35.
Swag.
And do the video here. This is the right one. Yeah, so this is the person who just straight up uploaded the whole movie in 2012. So I don't know if it's in like, HD. I'm watching the YouTube uploaded version because I know it's in Super HD and I have ad block. But live your truth. Let's test this.
What's the difference between Super HD and HD?
I just made that up. But this is in like 1080p and the other one is only in 720. Oh, that sounds awesome. Okay. But my
Du
Bluetooth
hast.
connects correctly then.
Du hast mich. Du hast mich gefragt. Du hast mich gefragt. Oh yeah, August. Yeah, if you're unemployed or don't have money, don't donate because you need to have food yourself.
That is okay. Donate if you can. If you can't, this is still a free movie night with two hilarious people who live very far away from you, probably.
Oh, August wants you to make Too Furious. Bafflebeam says my stepdad got offended when I said Fast and Furious was a gay buddy cop film.
Has your dad seen
By the way,
Top Gun?
We're jumping to 3 minutes and 30
Oh,
seconds.
no, I'm not.
No, okay, we're not. All right, sorry.
I just had to test the sound.
You
can hear
false information.
You can hear it, right?
Yeah. My right ear is loving it.
Oh yeah, you can hear it.
My left ear can't hear anything.
That's
from the
fine.
movie. Okay.
My right ear can't hear anything.
Oh, our ears have so much in common.
All right, chat. So we're gonna get this started. When food comes, I will go up and grab it.
Is that the real line? Uwe bowling for Columbine? I never knew.
All right, y'all. Pull up your movie. Let me know when y'all have it pulled up. I'm gonna pull up my timer.
Yeah. Bafflebeam, tell your stepdad that he is a gay buddy cop film. Does I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry counts?
No, they're firefighters, not cops. Very different. Don't you ever say that a firefighter and a cop are the same.
Especially not to a firefighter or a cop. They do not appreciate it.
You can say it to a firefighter.
Nicole, my girlfriend, loves that the goodie bag made it into the watching of the movie. Very appreciative.
Oh, just you wait until I get out the real good stuff in the bag.
Yeah, we haven't even got into the real good stuff. It was so random. Like, I got 117 different little toys, and then we just randomly put them in.
Abe, I love that you consistently get the DVDs and Blu-rays for these movies.
Wow.
You are now the proud owner of XXX 2002 on Blu-ray. I hope it's free online, but I admire your commitment to cinema. It's as Guillermo del Toro once said last year. It's so great to see cinema. It is so great to see a film that is cinema. It's a real Guillermo del Toro quote.
Yeah.
He was talking about Emilia Perez.
Oh.
I do. My next video is a nightmare. Anyway.
Is your next video Emilia Perez?
Yeah, I made trans women watch it.
It's beautiful that a movie came out that everyone
is united.
Yeah.
Unless you are a prestigious film critic, then for some reason you loved it. But...
Yeah. Only prestigious film. That really kind of outed prestigious film critics as not necessarily
as being bribed and being forced to say things about movies they probably didn't even really watch. Yeah. All right, y'all, I am gonna start this cinema. Okay, I'm gonna count down 3, 2, 1, go.
So
the 2012 upload doesn't have captions. All right, well, if you don't, it's also just I'll pin the official one now. I should probably actually do that anyway because I don't want YouTube to say that I didn't.
Yeah, just download AdBlock right now. Ooh, a stranger just called me. Oh wait, is it? Hello? Hi.
Oh, delivery?
Are you downstairs? Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
I'll go grab it.
All right.
Sorry, that's my food. Okay, sorry guys. Give me one more second. You need me to show something?
I just want to make sure that I think that I accept them. Just in case I didn't. No, I did.
Okay.
All right, I did. Yeah. All right. I hit the 20% button. Okay. All right. Hey, hi, chat. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Hi. First off, I love you all, romantically. I'm glad I got that out of the way. That was what I was nervous about. Second of all, we are going to be drinking rum and eating Mexican food. What are you eating tonight? What foods are you eating as we watch this? If you hear it, that was so fast. Oh my god. Okay. But what foods are you eating right now, or did you eat for dinner? It's pretty important that you tell us.
All right, I'm gonna get the food out in a sec, but first.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Wait a minute. What happened to the chat? Oh, that's what happened to the chat. All right, sorry for that. It's XXX time. It's time for the X.
Also, please donate so that these nice families can also eat dinner tonight.
Okay.
DJ's raw talking. This movie, no snacks. DJ,
okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. It's X. It's time for X.
Yeah.
If you have ecstasy, now is the time to do it.
Ooh, mushroom stroganoff? Nice, kitty.
So I've never actually watched this before, so I'm in for something. I called my mom earlier. She said she hasn't watched it either, so shout out, Mom.
Bafflebeam, you're in Brooklyn and you made quesadillas today? Hi, we're friends now.
Yeah, if you're in Brooklyn, come to, when I eventually start a live show, I expect to see you front row.
Somebody's eating a full cake, by the way, with a fork right now.
Good.
A red velvet cake.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that guy's ribs are broken.
This is the part where I get out the food.
Okay. So this spy is in a tuxedo. Looks kind of geeky.
We met. Oh, you were at Felice's party. Okay. Hi. We did meet then. I know exactly what party you're talking about.
August, what's your favorite cheesecake?
Which one of these is Vin Diesel?
Yep. The band that did the music for Nymphomaniac from Lars von Trier, yeah. Okay, that one's from one. That's for.
You can feel free to move anything that's over there to make space.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ramsey. I read that they're in the movie. I didn't know they were just gonna show up in the first like. It's like when I saw Ween and It's Pat the movie.
Bang bang firefight.
It's like when Cannibal Corpse showed up in Ace Ventura.
Wait, Cannibal Corpse is in Ace Ventura?
Chat says it is.
All right.
Chat, I've been considering doing I Made Trans Women Watch Ace Ventura, but it's only for the one joke at the end, so I don't think that the video has enough legs to stand on.
I'm sorry, I don't know what Basque cheesecake is, but I'm so intrigued. August. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Basque.
Yeah, Spanish cheesecake.
Basque.
I'm partial to I adore Julia Sweeney, who plays Pat. Julia Sweeney is a very good writer.
Yeah, she to her credit, she redeemed herself after Pat. I'm so distracted. That man just drank a green shot that was on fire.
I'm assuming absinthe. Does absinthe have enough alcohol?
Oh. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Nick Fury?
Sam Jackson, yeah. That's interesting that they exist in this movie and then they're in all of the Marvel movies together, too.
But Vin Diesel himself is not in them. A tree guy.
True, a tree guy.
Vin Diesel has the easiest acting role in the Marvel movies. He just shows up in a voice booth and says, I'm Groot a few different ways and gets paid $100,000 or whatever. Probably more than that.
Truly. Interesting Sam Jackson fact. Sam Jackson had a lisp as a child and got over it by using the F word in sentences. He would throw it in the sentences, and that's how he got past it.
Is that true?
Yeah. Also, he was one of the coffin bearers for Martin Luther King Jr. Not a joke. Absolutely true. I'm going to tell you guys so many lies, but I'll tell you when it's lies. That's true. Google it. Or at least, I believe that that's true. Yeah, Iron Giant.
Iron Giant was like him playing Groot, where he didn't really have to... He still did more for the Iron Giant, though, because at least the Iron Giant said more than one thing.
But you have to give it to Vin Diesel that, like, he says I am Groot in different ways.
Yo, I should say, one time he says, we are Groot.
Yeah, he does say we are Groot, but there's, like, emotion and, like, mood behind it.
We are Groot.
We are Groot. Do you understand English? Uh-oh. It's happening.
There he is. Benjamin Button.
I think this is kind of like the time period where we all started, like, deciding that, like, old white men are awful. Like, they tried to get to it in Caddyshack, but it didn't really take off.
Oh, he's so cool.
Senator Hotchkiss.
And this isn't Fast and Furious?
I love that he questioned whether or not Vin Diesel knows English. Like, Vin Diesel looks like that's the only language he knows, which isn't fair to him. He's a very smart guy in real life, but still.
He says, I am Groot for every language, for every region.
Really?
Okay, so they at least got him to do that.
Okay. Another weird fact, Arnold Schwarzenegger, when they did the dub of Terminator in German, he was not allowed to do the German language version because his German sounds mad stupid. It sounds so stupid the way he says it. It's like the redneck.
She's Hillary Clinton.
Also, I don't know if
he's right. Gaming is an education.
You see DJs. Ooh!
Oh my!
Wow!
Whoa! He entered this. Dick, you just entered
the Xander zone.
I have a horrible. There's a sex joke you could make out of that.
Make it. This is the time.
Two gay guys having sex.
Mm-hmm.
One of them puts it in the other one, and he's like, "You just entered the Xander zone," because he's on Xanax.
Not the video games. Yeah, okay, so Österreich is that's the accent from Austria.
Wait, I think that I.
Oh, this is it. So he does all of this except for like one little part. He was sick one day.
No, I think it's a different stunt. I think the stunt happens later.
Well, this isn't that stunt, but he like did all of this stunt except for like one little part of it. And then we're about to see at one point a dummy with his face on it.
Yeah. Bodies hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Me when the bodies are hitting the floor.
MRW. I feel like you don't want to land on the ground with your legs open like that. I feel like that's going to be bad for your knees.
That's got to be someone's review on Letterboxd.
The moral is don't be a dick. Something wrong with me.
This is the kind of thing Red Bull would sponsor.
Honestly, this is the kind of thing I would have sponsored at this time. Unironically.
Yeah, I want to get like one of those like really crusty XXX t-shirts. Probably sold at Hot Topic for a minute.
My left ear is enjoying the ride. My right ear is lockle. Toast Ghost.
Tony Hawk.
Yeah, there you go. Toast Ghost. I don't think that's fair. Literally, what this movie is about. We're in like 5 minutes in.
This is supposed to show that he's cool because he's friends with Tony Hawk.
Honestly, if I was friends with Tony Hawk, that would make me cool. So it worked.
Did Red Bull exist when this movie was made? Yes. Red Bull has been around since the 80s?
Oh no, they were there during World War II. They were one of the sponsors of the Nazis, guys. Just like BMW and Hugo Boss. Steve
is just out here spreading misinformation, but that's fine. We live in misinformation sometimes.
Yeah. I love those Red Bull commercials, though. Those things are legit.
Red Bull gives you wings.
He's never going to sell out.
Oh.
Hey, Tony, would you, like, not do a trick real quick for everybody? Okay, great. That, like, traditional, like, early 2000s sun tattoo on his arm.
Different tattoos than he has in Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Uh-oh, guys. By the way, this is what happens when you pirate a movie.
Rude.
Honestly, great comedic timing on that. Like, he was a theater actor, by the way. He was a theater actor. He, as a kid, he broke into a theater in the West Village. And the owner of the theater caught him and his friends. And they were like, you can either go to jail or be in a play. And this is true. And that's where he got his first time in acting.
Wait. I'm about to go on the Wikipedia page right now.
It's on his Wikipedia page, I believe. He spells his name just Xander.
Oh yeah, when he was 7 years old, he and his brother and some friends broke into a theater on Jane Street.
Mm-hmm.
Were confronted by the theater's art director, who offered them roles in the show instead of calling the
Ooh!
police. I saw that.
Right into the coffee pot. Was this after Pulp Fiction? Is this like a reference to Pulp Fiction?
This was way after Pulp Fiction.
And oh my god, and there's Sam Jackson in like a diner heist scene. You seem upset.
Oh, he's smart.
Mm-hmm. Would have been way funnier if it turned out that there was bullets in the gun and he like blew up the lights, but
No, he's gotta be cool. He's the coolest man.
I know, but it still would have been funnier. Ooh, he called a guy with a scar on his face pretty boy. That's rude. Not cool. Xander. Wait, where's John Travolta?
That's John Travolta right there.
Yeah.
Vin's the new John Travolta. We just watched Hairspray last week. So, they all got John Travolta on the brain.
I hope this is a regular occurrence in the film. He just keeps getting shot with those until he no longer feels them. It's great timing. Oh. I knew it would get gay.
So, Chad, just to be clear, most of you have not watched this before, right?
Yeah. Guys, age, sex, location, have you watched this movie? Check. That was big.
I want to see if they actually do that. ASL, have you watched XXX? 2002.
ASL XXX.
300 has seen it. Okay, well, I'm sorry to make you watch it again.
300 D-bench, don't give anything away.
85, no thank you.
August days, there is a drinking game for this movie, and they really should add how you have to take a drink every time they show the XXX tattoo.
Phantom says, never seen this, but I've watched some XXX movies.
Naughty. Here's the drinking game. Drink every time the words XXX, satellite, or Pandora box are said. Someone survives an impossible fall. Ruby adjusts his scope. I'm assuming her scope. X takes care of their own. Sexual tension or sex.
Also, an AI made that one up. Wait,
You
that's
think
for
so?
the sequel.
Oh, damn. Sorry, guys. Ignore that.
Wait, let me see. Oh, Abe said you found out you had the DVD as you were looking for Chicago and you're downstairs. This is the kind of DVD that your parents would have, like, ended up with in the early 2000s and watched once, and then it just kind of lives in a cabinet forever.
Nice, Scott. I love Portland. Have you been to Tasty and Adler before it closed, Scott? Cilantro is soap. I love that. That's still there. I hoped I never would watch it.
They got 26-year-old trans girls in Cleveland. They got everything in Cleveland these days.
Yeah. 16 Male New Jersey. Never heard of it. This is your first XXX movie, Toast Ghost?
We're exposing impressionable young teenagers to XXX 2002.
The question, Dead 53, was, have you watched this movie before? Where in upstate New York are you?
I lived in Westchester once. That's not upstate, but you know.
Well, here in Manhattan or here in Brooklyn, we refer to it as upstate for some reason. 20, gender fluid, England, never seen it. Snowy, what do you think of the anarchy from English history?
Oh, it's Danny Trejo. Okay, we got it all. The gang's all here. I didn't know Danny Trejo was in this movie too.
Ooh, there's a machete.
Danny Trejo literally... This would have been...
10 years before Machete came out?
But Machete was originally a character in Spy Kids. I think.
Hey, chat, can somebody Google when Spy Kids came out? Oh, you're in Kingston? I love Kingston.
I've been playing Yakuza 8 recently. Danny Trejo... I say that because Danny Trejo is in that game.
What?
Playing a Hawaiian...
Those games are amazing.
mob boss. Yeah, he's in the 8th one, the one that came out last year, Infinite Wealth.
Are you gonna do Yakuza as one of your games?
Live streams? Yeah, I want to stream Yakuza 0.
Can I come watch you play that?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, because those will be like, I'll stream over the course of like weeks until I finish it, and just have friends come over and keep me company while I do it.
Yes, I would love that. I watch people play those games. They're amazing.
I didn't know that you. It was my hyperfixation during quarantine. I played like most of the series during quarantine, and then slowly played the rest later.
I can't play them, but I love watching them. Abe, tell your Aunt Christine to watch XXX if she hasn't already.
Scott said I just bought the Pirate Yakuza game yesterday.
That game looked hilarious.
I'm excited. That's the next one after I finish Infinite Wealth. I played them all. I even played the zombie one. I'm one of the like 5 people who played Yakuza Dead Souls, which was the zombie spin-off from 2011.
Can anybody translate that for me? I took French in high school.
Elena, you want to see my cat? Cocaine.
My friend's in the hospital, and I went to visit her, and she had reality TV on, and she goes, I've never heard this before, but she goes, the main character of every reality show is cocaine. Oh, it froze. No, wait. Okay. It's unfroze. I don't know what happened. Maybe the chips were too heavy.
This is not the cat that you asked for, but it's the only one I could find.
It's weird for me seeing this many bald men, and none of them have been Johnny Sins so far. I feel very strange about that. Honestly, they really should come out with a XXX4 with Johnny Sins as the main character. Great actor. Every time he like finishes, he's always like, "Wow," and you always believe it. I'm sorry, he can't be that excited every time. Wow. Awesome.
He knows how to act.
Yeah, no, I mean, really, he does. Like, it's impressive.
People don't always think about that, but porn stars are actors. Like,
they go to acting classes. They legitimately do. They're acting classes in Miami and San Diego, so it's not like the best acting class, but still.
I mean, a lot of people act during sex and they aren't even, getting paid for it.
Yeah, they're not even stars.
Dead 53. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, probably before you came in. We're waiting. I know what scene it is. So I will point it out when we get to it.
Wow. That would be so funny if just one time he did the Owen Wilson wow.
Wow.
Wow. They really need to get him to play a cat in a cartoon, and he's like, meow.
That's funny. Owen Wilson as a cat.
Yeah. Like, why didn't he play Garfield instead of Chris Pratt? Come on.
Because Chris Pratt's agent has some, blackmail on everyone in Hollywood, I think.
Ren Rai, some of them need more acting classes. Call them out, Ren. Which ones do you feel like they don't do a great job acting? Call them out.
Whoa.
Name names. I feel like this one wasn't... He's not... Like, that part's him, but,
That's not him.
Yeah, that's not him. Look at that face. That's definitely not Johnny Sins. Vin Diesel. Got it on my mind. Sorry, folks. There are also a couple shots where apparently they just put his face over the actor, the stunt actor. Which, respect. I couldn't do any of these stunts.
Same.
I think you could.
No.
I think you could. Not me.
I've never once ridden a motorcycle. I can ride a bike. I went for a bike ride today.
Given the time and you're getting paid a bunch of money, would you learn to?
Chat, Google Maps. I biked from Grand Army Plaza, Prospect Park, to my full address, which is...
It's in her Instagram story, too. This is true. Go check the Instagram later. Chris Pratt's Garfield doesn't hold a candle to Bill Murray's Dejected Energy. Ren Rai, do you know the story behind Bill Murray playing Garfield? Because it's crazy. Bill Murray doesn't have an agent. He just has voicemail, and people will call and leave messages. And he saw on there that it was being done by by somebody with the last name Cohen. And he thought it was the Cohen brothers, so he called and just immediately accepted it. Turned out different Cohen.
I do know this story. And yet he still did the sequel. So they must have paid him pretty well. Vin is just tearing it up. Wait, did I ever write the... This should be 35. It should be a 5.
Oh my god.
Got him.
Remember, this was the early 2000s when Americans still had freedoms, you guys. Enjoy the next 3 weeks before they all get taken away from us.
This was 2002, so this was like, you know, hot on the...
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
America.
This was this first... Was this first George W. Bush?
This is early George Bush era.
Chad, I just want you to know the first time I could vote, I accidentally forgot to. And I'm from Florida. I could have saved us from George W. Bush.
Oh, you were 18?
I think I was 19. I'm 44 now, so if folks want to do the math on that and figure that out backwards. Can the chat see my gray hair coming in?
Evasive, you wrote your cousin created a zine in Brooklyn called Bike Brooklyn.
Oh,
Is it a zine about biking in Brooklyn? I'm assuming yes.
Why on a ship? Why would it? How could it be anything besides that? I hope it's something else.
Gabriel asked, did I get a chance to look up Bailey's Billions? I did not. I'm going to look it up right now.
I voted Nader. Don't blame me. It's both of our faults.
Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out next year. Bailey's Billions. Oh, this looks awesome. I'm gonna add this to my watch list and investigate. This is about a dog that gets rich. A golden retriever named Bailey inherits a fortune from his deceased owner. Yeah, I'm gonna add that to my watch list. Thank you.
Bike Brooklyn, per her webpage, is a zine that touches on everything I wish I knew when I started biking in Brooklyn. So it doesn't mention any of the stuff she already knew. So that seems important too, August.
Okay, so here, this is important. We're missing vital plot here.
Oh.
They're gonna send him to Prague. So, I think so he can be forgiven of his crimes.
By the way, if you're ever in Prague, make sure to visit Terezin, the concentration camp there. It's the weirdest of the concentration camps.
Abe, I'm pretty sure that we got Samuel L. Jackson saying Grand Theft Auto before we got GTA Vice City. This is 2002.
I don't know. When the Grand Theft Auto 1 was like very like basic. It was like a top-down...
I think this would have been after Grand Theft Auto 3.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fair enough.
Vice City, I think, was 2003.
How did you play Grand Theft Auto 3? Because, like, I was very bad at it, so I would just purposefully, like, run over people.
I'll be honest, I never played them until, I didn't play them... Did not play them... Obviously didn't play them when I came out. I was way too young. But even when I was old enough, I still didn't play them because... I don't know. I didn't play them until, like, I played San Andreas in, like, 2021. I played San Andreas, GTA 4, and GTA 5 in, like, around quarantine time. Check secret police.
Yeah, Prague's a great city to shoot in because the old city looks like it's out of like a Disney film, like of like medieval castles and stuff. It's gorgeous. It's one of the few cities that didn't get bombed by the Nazis.
Prague is just another one of those cities where I'm like, I would love to visit it someday, but I don't know. It would have to be one of those like big European trips where I visit like 8 different cities or something.
It's usually part of what's called the Golden Triangle. So you hit Vienna, Budapest, and Prague.
Ooh.
And then there's one other town that's connected, but I didn't visit when I did it. But yeah, like look how beautiful this is. It's ridiculous. Also, this is where a lot of like Europeans go for their bachelor or bachelorette parties because it's where a lot of the best strip clubs are apparently. I went with my dad. We didn't go to any of the strip clubs. I wasn't feeling that.
Prague is just like, it's one of those cities where it's like, I have heard of it so many times, but like, to me it feels like, if, let me see if I can do, okay, so Europe, if London is the New York of Europe, then Prague is like Prague is like the Santa Fe, New Mexico
Okay.
of Europe.
I'm gonna go. I feel like it's a weirder mix having been there. I feel like it's like half Boston and half Vegas. Because like there's this middle area where it's super historical. It's like very like middle of Boston where you have like all these ancient buildings.
Yorgi.
It's a great name.
Oh, look at the dude on the left. Look at his bleach. Look at his frosted tips. He looks like Dr. Evil's son.
Yeah. By the way, if anybody here ever played Vampire the Masquerade, this is definitely the vibe I was trying to go for when I was a storyteller.
Phantom says, okay, so Prague is the Boston of Europe.
But the middle is, and then the outside is Vegas. Like, it's very, like, seedy and trashy and, you know,
so it's
glitzy.
the Atlantic City of,
Ooh,
Europe.
okay. All right.
Wait, okay, Europeans in the chat, what is the Vegas of Europe? What's, like, the city in Europe that everyone goes to gamble?
Frosted tips were a mistake. It's a setting in Modern Warfare 3, which is every 2000s action movie distilled into a video game. Nice.
Gabriel, I will look that movie up. Gabriel Kane, the creative kid.
I guess I was more of a mage player, and I did a lot of Sons of Ether characters. Yeah, Elizabeth, we talked about that. That was talked about earlier on in the chat. Very horrible stuff about Rob Cohen.
Elizabeth says, I'm Facebook friends with Rob Cohen's trans... Yeah, we talked about this earlier. Yeah. Rob Cohen got Me Too'd. Like, she Me Too'd him, and he hasn't been allowed to direct a movie ever since. So, good riddance.
I feel like Monte Carlo is too classy to be Las Vegas. I don't know what it would be.
Welcome to the Xander Zone. One thing I appreciate about Vin Diesel, every movie, he has to wear a gigantic necklace. It takes a lot for a man to wear a gigantic necklace all the time. But he really makes it work.
I wonder if it's in his contract, like The Rock putting in his contract that his character can't get beat up.
Gabriel says, I just watched your... Oh, you just watched my Razzies list. I still have to... I'm not at 100% anymore because I haven't watched Madam Web. I have to watch Madam Web just so I can be back at 100% of that list.
Do you guys see what Evasive does for you guys? Watching these kinds of movies?
Right now, I'm watching every Danny DeVito movie, as the chat knows, because a couple weeks ago we watched a Danny DeVito movie together.
Which movie?
Throw Mama from the Train.
I watched that as a child. That definitely scared me for some reason.
Because they almost throw the mama from the train. They,
Even
like,
though
have
she's a
her-
horrible person.
She's hanging out like halfway out the train.
Ooh,
Got him.
solid burn. Flavor Flav managed. That's some solid early 2000s flirting, by the way. What the hell?
Whoa.
It really is like Vampire the
Hello?
Masquerade.
Costume designer was probably like, this outfit's gonna be crazy, and it only shows up for 1 second.
Yeah. How much time do you think they spent on that?
Oh. I hope that they just like found it.
Oh, are you watching The Rainmaker?
I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to. I have
That's solid.
every one of these movies. I take notes, and then I will form that into a whole video, probably later this year.
By the way, I work for my best friend who's a lawyer. I run his law office, and he often refers to himself as a rainmaker.
Okay.
Unironically. He's a sweet, sweet man. Have you seen the movie The Oogie Loves? I had never heard of that.
The Oogie Loves. Oh, don't even get me started. That was a. That was like one of the first bad movies I ever watched. I watched that when I was like. It was like early college. It was a movie made by the same people who made Teletubbies, and the whole bit was that it was like, oh, little kids, like bring your kids. They can like get up and dance in the theater, and they can like it's a sing along. Like they're gonna love it. But it was characters that no kid knew because they were characters they just made up. It was like people in big like Teletubbies type suits doing like little kid stuff. It bombed so hard because all the reviews were like, yeah, I took my toddler and he danced to the first song and then fell asleep.
Ooh, feisty.
Dang.
I'm gonna let everyone in the world die just because I don't like how things are.
I should like slightly off. Now we're back. The situation? Yes, Noe, look up the Oogie Loves, look up the Milkshake song. That's the song that you really need to hear.
By the way, I based my personality on this character. This character is seriously just me in real life.
It must be cold in Prague.
Mm-hmm.
Guy's wearing a sweater under his coat. He's wearing a shirt with a sweater on top of, and then a coat on top of that.
I think it's also just to let you know what a dork he is, though.
That is a Call of Duty looking gun.
Yeah. By the way, the gun handling in this movie, as someone who doesn't handle guns, the gun handling in this movie is very poor. They constantly like point guns towards people they don't want to shoot.
Well, it's okay because Alec Baldwin's not there. It's fine. Alec Baldwin was still just a normal everyday actor.
Yeah. He had not started having kids with a lady who faked being Spanish at this point.
You know that the movie that he killed someone on just came out?
No, I didn't know that.
People who saw it said apparently it was very mid.
All right.
They were all like, the only good part of this movie was the cinematography, which is pretty sad if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because that was the person he killed.
He killed a cinematographer?
Yeah.
Is a director of photography or?
Yeah.
Every boy's dream, the penetrator mode.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
At least she's age appropriate though.
Oh, that just lets, okay. Okay, that's so dorky. Oh, X-ray mode. You can see in people's clothes.
Triple X-ray mode.
See, look, this is like a James Bond, like the James Bond scene where Q gives him all his gadgets for that movie. Because their plan was to make this series like James Bond.
Yeah.
Where he was going to have gadgets and like...
Yeah. Like OG, he was supposed to be James Bond's son, and they're like, no.
Yeah, this was at one point a spin-off, planned to be a spin-off of James Bond.
Yeah. Which I feel like they just never would have gotten that approved. The hot fuzz look. I love that guy doesn't have splinters all over his back. John Landis was also just a normal director before. Diddy loves that mode. I don't know. There wasn't any baby oil in that scene, so I'm not sure. Have you watched Hot Fuzz?
Yes, but it's been like 8 years. So I should have watched it again sometime.
Yeah.
Because I don't really remember it that well.
It's a fun, silly movie that takes itself too seriously. Doesn't quite have the scenes that Shaun of the Dead had. This is no time for being funny. I'm sorry, I think it's always time for being funny.
So he got paid $12 million for this?
Who did?
That was what they showed. It said money transfer, $12 million.
By the way, this was back in 2003 when $12 million could still buy you a house.
In Chicago.
In Chicago. I was living in Chicago at this time.
Why'd you quit?
Just so cold. Also, I was doing improv, and I realized I was doing improv in Chicago. No, my mom got sick.
I'm glad we have a pope that was born in a cold place. Enough of these popes that were born in warm places. Uh-oh.
Isn't Xander literally a Shakespeare character?
Zonder. Is this the scene where he drinks like a lot of vodka?
By the way, I'm really not following this movie's plot.
I don't think you need to.
Alright, good, because I am not.
He's a special agent and he's in Prague. He was a stunt man, and then they made him. They're like, you gotta, you know.
Fantastic. I love that they're playing War of Warcraft music.
That is what it sounds like.
Absolutely.
I never played Warcraft, but I know a bit.
I'm
seen,
tired of mining, boss.
I've seen a video or two about Warcraft.
By the way, folks, if you don't know, you can donate so these nice families in Palestine can eat food.
Yes, that is what we do here. Because I have enough, ads are turned on in this live stream. By that I mean I can't really turn them off. I mean, I think I can, but I think YouTube then, if you turn off ads on a live stream, YouTube plays ads anyway, but then you don't get any money from them. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
When do the ads pop up?
It's different for different people, but that's why we have the timer, so they can know where we are.
Oh, okay. Yeah, guys, be where we are. Where the plot is confusing and I don't know what's going on, but I love the stares they make.
Should I do a watch party for the sequels? If I can find them free online. Part of these live streams is that I try to pick movies that are free online somewhere.
Who would be the right person to watch XXX 2 with you?
For continuity, it would just have to be you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll come back and watch it.
If it's free. But then, what's really interesting is that the third movie came out in 2017. So the first two movies were 2002, 2005.
Yeah.
And then they just gave up on the series after that.
Sure.
And then randomly in 2017, they were like, "Hey, Vin, let's do another one of these.
I don't know why they didn't bring both of them back for it.
Can you fit it in your schedule between Fast and Furious 7 and 8?"
Chat, do you think that the cigarette is going to somehow kill him?
They don't do that at clubs anymore. Put women in cages and have them dance. You don't see that. Or men. But usually women.
Yeah.
Am I just not going to the right clubs?
I don't go to any clubs, so I have
Me
no
neither.
idea. I didn't know that they didn't put people in cages anymore for clubs.
I don't, I get dragged to clubs sometimes, and I don't really like it. But I go just to make someone else happy.
I don't care about making people happy for going to clubs. They can be sad.
Well, that's fine. I'm a people pleaser.
That's my autism, but not in that way. I have that, but no.
Fast and Furious 8 and XXX, The Return of Xander Cage, both came out in 2017.
I don't know your OJ is.
That's right here.
Okay. I've never noticed this because I'm usually smoking a cigar when I drink this, but it has a slight pineapple flavoring to it. There's like a little pineapple core.
Where is it from?
Barbados?
Barbados.
Yeah.
Tradition. Okay. I don't know if do they grow pineapples in Barbados?
I don't know.
Where do they grow pineapples? I
Chat,
don't even
please
know.
Google if
Where do pineapples come from?
I prefer Marxism 99.
I don't believe you, Vin.
That line was actually improvised by Vin Diesel.
I'm a really good dancer.
I'm a really good dancer. Why does my version of Vin Diesel sound like John Travolta in the 70s? Up your nose with a rubber hose.
That's kind of what he's like. All the kind of musclehead action guys all kind of sound similar. Sylvester Stallone, Arnold, Vin.
Pineapples are only grown in Hawaii? That can't be. I love them, like, in every other language. Pineapples are, like, basically just ananya. And just in our dumb language, we're like, pineapples!
Doesn't taste anything like an apple.
It's an apple if it was grown on a pine tree.
Well, girl sitting that
Bad for her posture, honestly. He's trying to help her. It's nice of him. Drop those
Give her a
shoulders, bud.
massage.
My physical therapist would be so unhappy with you.
Oh, you're not gonna hook up in there. You're gonna get tetanus. Look at that room.
By the way, if you're doing the drinking game, drink. I believe this is sexual tension.
I think my audience. I
I
think I have more of a weed audience.
All right.
I didn't.
Take a full bong.
Oh,
toke.
is she gonna? Oh, I thought she was gonna like stab him.
Their kissing was like this, though.
Yeah, that was the kissing of two actors who just met that day.
Yeah, they grow pineapples in Cali. If you go to Disneyland, you can get Dole Whip.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Delicious.
we got a woman in a fountain.
Oh,
We missed. Okay, it's
take
fine.
a hit of weed, folks.
I'm gonna like stare at the movie for a while too.
All right.
I want to like if I had like. Wait, I wonder is there a way for me to like. I need to get experimental here.
Pineapple plants do look fake. It's a problem for them. Chad, have you heard of the Tiffany problem? Just found that out today.
There's no Tiffany problems, only Tiffany solutions. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I like it though.
Can I do... Okay, if I pop this out and then...
The Tiffany problem is that the name Tiffany actually came from like ancient Rome and was like used a lot in the 1600s, but if a writer were to try to put a character in 1600 England and name her Tiffany, nobody would believe it. Everybody would be like, that's ridiculous. It also happens with Jason. Jason's like an ancient name, but nobody believes that it's from before 1983.
Yeah, because of Jason Derulo.
Is that why?
No.
Because of Jason Derulo.
That's why I don't believe it.
Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo. Okay, so now I got the chat and the movie on the same screen.
Ananas is too close to bananas. English, Spanish, and French rum.
Last chance to tuck me in.
Thank you, August. That's super interesting. I didn't know that.
Oh. That's too many candles. That's a fire hazard.
Yeah. Also, I don't know why, but this is not sexy.
I think it's all the candles.
I think it's also just like the kind of wood bed. Is this the lady
I mean,
from
even
the other scenes that he has a crush on, or did he just walk in a room?
I think
and
it's
a
the
lady's
giant.
dancing?
I think it's the giant cross necklace for me.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. The death of Jesus never really turned me on.
Gigantic cross necklace.
Did he just walk in a room with a random lady? That's not the lady he was like making out with earlier. Oh, that's a great line though. The things I'm gonna do for my country. Chat, do you think he used a condom?
Alright, it's that time of the live stream.
Uh-oh. It's happening.
I'm just waiting for the next fight scene.
Oh, are we gonna...
You can slap the camera, slap the screen. Slap... Come on. I'm gonna get scissors out for this.
The things I'm gonna do for my country.
Well, I don't understand what he did.
In my head, he sounds like the neighbor from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Carl. If they make a live action movie of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I hope he plays
Chat,
Carl.
any of y'all in the early 2000s ever use those little vending machines at Taco Bell? Like little kid vending machines?
Ooh, vending machines also fall under the Tiffany problem. If I told you that the first vending machine was invented between the years 0 and 100, would you believe me? Because it's true. It was. But if you were to put that...
But it would have worked with like pulleys and rocks, right?
Well, definitely pulleys. I don't know about if rocks were involved.
Chat, look what we got. We got this. We got the little. Wait, my hands all folded.
Oh no! She pointed a gun into your jugular vein. By the way, if somebody points a gun at you, don't ever try to move them. They'll just shoot you.
I'm a cowboy, baby. I need to pause. Oh, can you hear it?
No, can you...
Oh, I think you're,
We lost the chat.
Oh.
Sticky hand. Straight hair magnet. Oh yeah, straight hair magnet.
I'm trying to, like, do, like, a 3D action scene for the camera. It's in 3D. Okay, I'm gonna, like, wear this like an earring.
Oh, I feel like this actor's in a lot of stuff. Just randomly.
Alright, so this is an earring for me now. Even better. Even better.
Do you have a tissue?
This is what comedy's all about.
Wait, hang on. Oh, wait, hang on.
See, while you nerds are out here spending $70 on a copy of Save the Cat, Guide to Comedy Screenwriting, you can just do this.
Yeah.
Not that hard.
What about your boyfriend? Is he a pig too? Ooh.
Got him.
Honestly, the roast back and forth, I hope they work out.
Not a blood splatter dart. That sounds made up. That's made up, right?
Chat, is that made up?
That
Red
sounds like
Splatter?
some sci-fi shit that like just like made up for this movie.
The Slavic guy looks like Darren Hayes from Savage Garden. Solid.
I've got a baby toy plane in here. Baby toy plane.
He works for the NWA. I love that band.
Da? That's really good acting.
Oh, I think that statue was in the movie where Kieran Culkin won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor this year. What movie was that? That was a good movie.
The Brutalist?
No.
No.
Ooh! Hey, baby, if you're watching this right now still, can we just say these lines to each other later when I see you? Because it's hot.
Anarchy 99. Yeah, just say the script of XXX. I mean, it's called XXX. Like, come on.
Yeah, if you try to download the script to XXX, you might get something else. I don't know. I'm definitely going to say the things I'm going to do for my country later on.
Do for my country. It's still unclear to me what exactly he did.
Her.
That was for his country.
I think he was being ironic. I think he was doing it for himself.
And not his country.
What? She said there's a back door? Wow, this movie's getting good. August says, by the end of this film, do you think they will be like family?
I hope so.
I can't believe there haven't been more jokes about that so far.
It's so weird binge watching Fast and Furious because he doesn't really start saying the family stuff until the 4th movie.
It's crazy that they didn't decide on that until the 4th movie.
It took him a bit to figure it out.
Was it the scene in the 4th movie where they go to the Olive Garden?
Uh-oh. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Legolas from Lord of the Rings?
But that movie did where he just jumped from...
Yeah, absolutely.
That was like a Tony Hawk game right there.
By the way, I don't know if you guys know, this song also written by Rammstein.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, Figaro was written by Rammstein.
But I don't know enough about Figaro to say one way or another.
Figaro! Figaro! The soundtrack do be sounding a little bit James Bondy right now. August, I feel like you and I could smoke a cigar and drink some rum. Snowy goes, imagine being a local during all of this.
I forgot Samuel L. Jackson was in this movie.
It's because he really sinks into the role.
Yeah.
He should have started going super fast and then exploded like Scott Pilgrim. No, Ren. Figaro is not by Mozart. It is by Rammstein. Filthy casual. Sorry, Ren. The rum's kicked in. Oh, I was... That's funny.
Chad, I got frozen blueberries. Remember to eat your fruit and stuff.
You can't order him to do anything. He's not a real... He's like a contract worker, if anything.
Exactly. He's going to go take matters into his own hands.
Yeah, he needs to contact the IRS, okay? Because they... Ugh.
He's like, the government can't control me.
The old Bugs Bunny cartoons were so good, indeed. Ren, did you watch the new Looney Tunes movie with Donald Duck and Porky Pig? Fantastic. I watched that with a bunch of autistic people.
In the theater?
Yeah.
I should have seen it in theaters.
I have AMC Pass. Do you have AMC Pass?
Because
I'm always dying to use that thing.
I alternate between AMC and Regal because I don't live near either of them. And Alamo.
I live right next to 3, so it's like...
Perfect.
Yeah. Alamo's great because they get those, like, fun other movies. Though AMC Times Square gets, like, random, like, Pakistani and Indian films. I don't know why, but super great. Super weird. Tide Pod rockets.
It depends on the area. Like, the AMC in, like, Flushing, Queens gets a lot of Chinese movies, I know.
Ooh, these things are gonna... I actually use these things on my plantar warts on my feet, too. They work great.
That's all they are. They're just moleskin.
Salicylic acid.
You're just putting
Does moleskin work on that, too?
I don't know.
All right.
They're just putting skin patches on a bunch of cars.
If you guys ever get blisters, moleskin works amazing. Yeah, none of the theaters are doing well August.
Wait, August, where did you say you're from? And what is Marcus Theaters? Who is Marcus?
Ooh, Cinemark is nice. They're from Mexico, and you get gourmet popcorn. They'll deliver it right to your seat.
Cinemark is where I saw the Emoji Movie. I don't know why. Also Spider-Man, but I guess Emoji Movie was funnier.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, August. You're the Iowan. Did Iowa have Warenberg Theater? Is that still a thing? The brief time I lived in Minnesota as a kid, I remember going to Warenberg Theaters. And they had a little song that was like, Warenberg Theaters.
Me after Chipotle. Nice. I don't know. Anything's better than Nicole Kidman telling you about how great movies are in her, like, weird Australian / California / Tennessee accent.
They made that promo for, like, when the theaters reopened after quarantine. But then they just kept using it.
Yeah.
And it lost all its meaning.
But, I mean, also she just has, like, the weirdest accent now from, like, living in the places she's lived in.
It's here.
It's like Madonna moving to Britain and getting a British accent.
AMC Theater.
What, are they in Star Wars? Did they just go to Star Wars? This definitely looks like a rebel base. I also only need the surface to get sunshine and do my business. Look at that guy in the background, you guys. What's up with his hair? He looks like the guy in The Fifth Element. Like, there's that famous character with a weird haircut. He's deaf.
Oh, I don't remember what... Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen The Fifth Element.
That's a solid movie.
My favorite part of The Fifth Element was the main girl's orange rubber suit.
Oh, yeah. That's also my favorite part.
The, like, it looks like it's made out of, like, whatever they make Gumby toys out of.
Lilu Multipass. I hear they're actually remaking Fifth Element, and Bruce Willis is going to be played by Johnny Sins.
I'd watch that.
I would too.
Marcus Theaters is the 4th largest theater chain in the U.S. I believe it.
What's number 1, 2, and 3, August?
AMC, Regal, and Cinemark.
Oh, all right. There you go. Mickey 17. Should I not watch that movie, You Bowling for Columbine? I kind of wanted to
I
watch
liked
that
it.
one. Did you? All right. Did Toni Collette save it for you?
Toni Collette was great in that movie. It's a Bong Joon-ho movie, but it's his kind of like, Bong Joon-ho either makes like hard-hitting dramas,
Right.
or he makes, what's the example I'm thinking of? Snowpiercer, where that movie was just Chris Evans on a train
Yeah.
in a blizzard.
Which was interesting. It was based on a
Mickey 17.
manga.
Mickey 17 was much more like Snowpiercer.
Yeah. Snowpiercer was based on a manga. I haven't watched the TV show.
My eyes can only do so much, and right now they're consuming XXX. Oh my gosh, look at how like juicy that missile.
Yeah. No, it looks like a Surge energy drink, which is perfect.
That
for
looks
this time
yummy.
period.
Like I want to drink that. Like what flavor is that weapon? Did it say it's a biological weapon?
Can anybody translate?
Oh, he's killing off his own scientists.
Yeah. By the way, guys, if you ever become an evil mastermind, don't kill off your scientists. You might want to use them later. A Gatorade missile. Yeah, evil Darren Hayes. Yeah, Darren Hayes did really go to the dark side. What the heck? Why did he show the mice there? What was the point of showing the mice there? It's so weird.
Oh no. What is this thing? Is it gonna turn them all into the Hulk?
Did it just show Johnny Sins going like, oh my god, no? Because Johnny Sins was definitely going to kill all those guys.
Does it just explode?
Hey chat, I haven't been paying attention to the movie. Is this bad?
Oh, it's like, is it like nuclear?
I think it's eating them from the inside.
Is it like
It's like a chemical that's bad.
acid?
That's the best acting that guy's done so far in the movie. Is he crying? His character's crying? Come on,
I thought that was
come on,
drool.
Triple X.
I thought it
Oh,
was
okay.
drool.
He's, oh, I'm so turned on by all this stuff.
They did their job and now
Oh
they're
god, it's so good, I'm
really-
drooling.
Oh, she's having like a moment. She's like, I can't do this anymore. Harmless.
Harmless.
Oh, because they can recycle it.
That's really nice. I like that.
They created an eco-friendly biological weapon where they can recycle it and reuse it.
That's no wonder Vin Diesel was crying.
Yeah. He's like,
Beautiful.
this is the future of, what?
I like to think that those mice are still alive, by the way, chat.
I haven't checked the donations.
Maybe this is where the woman betrays the villain. She betrayed the villain earlier on, but then Triple X ran away. Now he's trying to make good on his word.
Xander.
Yeah, guys, find out what's going on in this movie. I have no idea what's happening.
Well, now the bad guys have a bioweapon. And so now Xander has to stop them, but also save the girl because he likes her.
Yeah, I like that he has color-coded bullets for like what the bullets do, but I also feel like it's kind of ableist against colorblind people.
Yeah, how would you even know that he had different colored bullets?
Yeah. Plus, now it's all like red lights. So how the hell is he gonna even be able to see?
Okay, who is Asia? Oh yeah,
Asia Argento.
Yeah.
Who like she hasn't done a lot of movies recently. I don't know what happened. She was fun to watch.
Sort by.
She can say an insulting thing to another character, which is fun. Why was that guy standing next to him? Why did he knock that guy over? Where did that guy come from?
She's still in things, just nothing like American.
Oh, okay.
She's in like Italian movies and.
Oh wait, is she the lady that married Anthony Bourdain and then like slept with like a 15-year-old boy and then he committed suicide? Is that who Asia Argento is?
I don't think so.
No. Okay. Good.
At least I hope not.
Me too. Because she was whoever his ex-girlfriend was an actress. Not his wife, guys. There's still 20 minutes to go until we see the stunt that killed the stuntman. DJ, don't give it away. Let the audience find out and cry.
Fire in the hole. So they made a sequel to this in 2005, and the sequel has Ice Cube, Samuel L. Jackson again, and Willem Dafoe, and Exhibit. And then the third movie, they brought Vin Diesel back, and Samuel L. Jackson, and Ice Cube. Got it. No, he switched sides. Yogi. Yeah, Abe, this is a solid 3 out of 5 for me. 3 out of 5 to me is perfectly average. It'd be a 3.5 if this movie didn't kill someone and if it wasn't made by a sex pest.
Asia Argento is no longer doing American movies because she got Me Too'd for sleeping with a 17-year-old when she was 37 years old, which is why Anthony Bourdain committed suicide. She and Rob Cohen have a lot to talk about.
Well, she Me Too'd Rob Cohen. She was like...
She was the one that Me Too'd him?
She was, yeah.
Well, A, good on her to call him out.
Okay.
And B, 17 and 37, not as horrible as other situations.
After the Weinstein scandal, she became a leading advocate in the Me Too movement. In August 2018, less than a year after the Me Too movement began, the New York Times published allegations that she had sexually assaulted an actor in 2013 when he was 17 and she was 37. So... There's a lot to unpack here that I don't feel like unpacking right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, she was dating Anthony Bourdain.
Chad, I think the important thing to take away from this is don't date someone who's in Hollywood. Just don't do it.
Okay, so she alleged that Rob Cohen drugged her during the filming of XXX in 2021, several years after the allegations against her.
Okay.
So, of course, nobody paid attention to those because she had already been canceled.
Did the 17-year-old like come out and accuse her? Or is it more like she was dating him and somebody else was like, hey?
No, he was the one who said that, like...
Okay. Chad, I think that the answer is don't sleep with anyone under 30. Just don't do that ever.
Yeah, no, so that... Okay. XXX, this movie was just a magnet for people of extremely questionable to outright horrible morals. But Vin did nothing wrong, I think.
If you...
And Samuel L. Jackson, I think, also hopefully did nothing wrong.
Yeah, I've never heard anything bad about Sam Jackson.
Snowy, for me, the answer is don't sleep with anyone, period. Yeah, I get that. I get that completely.
Snow, are you asexual? We love our gray aces.
Graces. Same. I mean, I say that I'm ace, and I'm like, I'm some kind of ace. I don't know to where, but I'm somewhere on that spectrum. Cause I got better things to do. Like watch XXX 2002. There's people out there right now who are, you know, hooking up with each other and stuff, and I'm here on a live stream watching XXX.
I love that this is the character that I said I based myself on earlier. And he's just standing between a bunch of, like, Czech cops. He's like, oh, I would date a Czech girl. Oh, there's the lady that he looked through her clothing earlier. Xander definitely got me too'd by now.
Oh, yeah. He's wearing a long sleeve shirt under a short sleeve shirt.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Never trust a man who does that.
Yeah. And then in court, when he got his character gets me too'd. His character's probably like, "Come on, I thought we were family."
Look at him go. It's just like the beginning of Sonic Adventure 2.
I started watching the Sonic movies. Legit good movies. Very enjoyable.
The way they used the product placement in the first one. So before the third one came out.
Don't give anything away. I haven't gotten the third one yet.
I watched...
I'm at the end of the second one.
Me and my parents and my brothers watched the first two together.
Aw.
And then went to go see the third one together in theaters. And it was funny because my parents obviously are not gamers. My mom was like, oh, it's like a Marvel movie. I'm like, yeah, you're kind of right. Jim Carrey's funny. If you're really committed, you should watch the Knuckles miniseries.
I'm going to.
There's one episode where he goes to a Shabbat dinner and learns about Judaism.
I love Idris Elba, and I'm sad he's not going to be the next James Bond, and that's amazing.
There's a whole episode about Judaism, and then the episode after that is a rock opera directed by the Akiva from The Lonely Island.
Beautiful.
That like explains Knuckles' backstory. But instead of Knuckles in the rock opera scene, it's like the kind of goofy, like stupid cop in the movie.
Wade.
It's Wade in a Knuckles costume.
Wade, that actor pops up in a lot of movies.
The Knuckles miniseries is him and Knuckles going on an adventure.
Fantastic. I love that he got to do
fun.
A movie or a TV show with Idris Elba.
Me and my brother got high and watched the whole thing in like one sitting.
How many hours? 6 hours? Seems like a 6
Each episode is like 30 minutes. So it was like 3 hours.
Abe says I almost gave up on episode 4 because of being drugged. Not Evasive. Not Evasive's brother.
We had a little bit of weed and fast food. Watched the whole Knuckles miniseries in one night.
I wonder if my sister moved up here, and I wonder if she's watched the Knuckles TV show. Maybe she'll watch it with me. That would be nice.
Do you and your sister have a special relationship with Knuckles?
No, but I feel like she's definitely watched all the Sonic movies. Do you have a special relationship with Knuckles?
He was my favorite character in like every Sonic game I played when I was a kid because I like that he could climb on walls.
Legit. I like that he can punch hard.
Shit, rock, yeah. That's what he said in Sonic Heroes. Why did that explosion effect look so bad? I know, right?
By the way,
oh, well, look at him go. Whoa.
They used 200 different sound effects for this to make a sound explosion for you.
The animation of him, like, this looks like a video game. This scene is pure cinema. Oh, they're all gonna get hit with the avalanche. That's so sick.
Knuckles music in Sonic Adventure 2 kind of slaps.
You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. Oh, that's okay. I kind of this is great.
I feel like it would be very hard to shoot a gun while doing this.
Xander got him. Xander's like, I'm gonna trick these guys. We'll bury him under the snow. The animation is really good. Abe said, after I saw Sonic 3, I got high again, and hours later watched Manchester by the Sea. That is such a ridiculous combination.
Yeah. Oh.
That didn't happen. That was because my thing fell out. We're good. He's alive.
Just some great intentional and unintentional comedic moments in this. The animation is better than the film Floodlight. I haven't seen Floodlight.
Food fight.
Oh.
That's this food fight.
I did see that.
You did?
Yeah.
My favorite part of Food Fight is when Charlie Sheen is like, "You cold farted itch." The best part of that movie.
Not good.
Well, of course you would, Snowy. Of course you'd bump the rating up for that. It's in your name. What is he trying to accomplish?
No idea. I haven't really been paying attention. I didn't take Adderall.
Oh, he wants to kill everyone in Prague because he hates the Czech Republic.
No. I love how Europeans say Hamburg. Hamburg.
Hamburg.
Hamburg.
Hamburger.
Oh yeah, you guys might not understand this, but like a lot of Europe used to attack each other in the early 2000s. That was a problem.
Oh, he's an anarchist. He wants anarchy.
Yeah, but I feel like he wants the anarchy that Americans thought was anarchy in the 2000s, which was just no rules.
Yeah.
Like when people would say anarchy back then, I was like, ugh.
Victor.
Like, I feel like the bad guys aren't anarchists. I feel like they're anarcho-capitalists. Like, I feel like they'd meet Rand Paul and be like, yeah,
Yeah, of course.
we are friends.
This is my friend Rand Paul.
Yeah. He is ophthalmologist.
Rand Paul for president, 2016.
Rand Paul, do another dab.
Funny Rand Paul.
Funny Rand Paul.
Funny Rand Paul.
USSR intensifies. Fantastic. Is this before Putin? When did Putin come into power?
Putin power.
Putin power.
The girl power. Putin power. He's going to launch Ahab, but I have a penguin.
Yeah, guys, don't worry about it. Ahab, once it hits water, it's safe.
Joe, true.
Guys, it's recyclable.
I'm sure that Vin is gonna like jump a motorcycle off a like ramp and hit the missile out of the air with his foot.
I feel like Vin Diesel was like, listen, you can have anybody in this movie, but they have to have such bad haircuts that people say, I don't want hair. I would rather be bald. He didn't know that. That's fantastic. I need to go pee. Can I run off and then you can explain what I miss?
Absolutely.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, I pulled up the photo of Asia Argento and a 17-year-old in bed together.
Honestly, they look the same age. She has flawless skin. I'm not saying it's okay, I'm just saying she's got great skin. What do you think she uses?
Definitely, maybe she was born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Instead of using that one, there's another bathroom that's over there.
I've still got it in my ear, so at least I can listen.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Nope.
Oh, it's a sliding door.
Oh, I've never watched that movie. What am I doing? Wait, when he said the son of a bitch is smoking, was it the guy that was smoking cigarettes and he goes, it'll kill you someday?
No, it was not the same guy.
Oh, damn. Okay, I keep...
No, the door is a little messed up. Don't worry about it.
Chet, I just want to say something. When you go on dates with women, I think that the reason, and I know this is like maybe old school, but the reason men are supposed to pay for dates is if you ever go in a woman's restroom, it's very expensive to be a woman. There's so many items that you all have inside of women's restrooms that like are just crazy. Like one of them I want to buy. There is a thigh cream for when you like have friction. I really now I want to buy the thigh friction. I wasn't like trying to look through things, but it was right there.
I would think that like you don't really need a special. You can.
I just use deodorant for it, but I don't know.
I didn't know that they made a special. I mean, I think you use like any rash cream though would work.
Maybe it's your roommates then. I don't know.
I didn't know they made that.
Yeah, it's
because you can just use like any. You can use any kind of rash cream.
Yeah, it's a Mega Babe thigh cream. Oh, the bad guy's dead? That's the end of the movie? That's it?
There's many bad guys.
He seemed like I feel like he was the main bad guy.
This is near the end of the movie, so I think it is. I think that was...
Oh, the main bad guy...
No, the main guy is the missile.
Is the friends we made along the way.
Yeah. Now he's got to stop this missile that's on a river?
Yeah, which is, if it falls into the river, it's fine, right? If it touches water, it's safe.
It'll just contaminate the whole water supply.
No, we saw in the scene, if it touches water...
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Right. Still think you should drink it, though.
Yeah, no, don't drink the water, guys. So you get... bad stomach ache. Cooties?
Cooties.
Yeah, you don't want to get cooties. He used a heat-seeking rocket to kill the gunmen with a cigarette. The pink tax is unfair. I also agree. Oh my god. I was so right. That is the guy I based my personality on. I am the man for like me, please.
Uh-oh. I've never seen an action scene where they have like, a missile that's about to hit the city, but it's just on a river. Like normally it's like, in the atmosphere, it's in space about to like crash down on a city. But here it's on a river.
Is this just her journal?
I think it's a car manual.
I feel like her character might be autistic. You're just got a journal of weapons and she draws them. I'm so glad we're watching this movie.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna ride the missile.
He's gonna, like the guy in a...
Doctor
Strangelove.
How I Learned to Love the Bomb.
Yeah, Dr. Strangelove.
Oh god, what's that actor's name? He's got such a weird name. There's Blue GTO. Traveling parallel to Ahab.
Slim Pickens.
Slim Pickens. Yeah, he was like a lot of cowboy movies, I think.
Real name, Lewis Lindley Jr. That's a much better stage name. Actually, no, Lewis Lindley Jr. is a good name.
No, they're both good.
But Slim Pickens was
Slim
funnier.
Pickens is crazy.
Slim Pickens.
I can't find any good cowboy names. It's all Slim Pickens.
It's all Slim Pickens.
Well, there you go. Take that.
And then he was in one of the most famous movies ever made.
Oh wait, no, I think this is from like the guy that creates all the weapons.
Oh,
is that him? It's from their queue.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I love this. how Eastern European, they have to drive through a bunch of potatoes. Oh, good night, Nebulous Mind.
That's a flamethrower. Oh, what a waste of potatoes.
Make a joke about French fries. Come on. Ugh. What I missed.
Nebulous, apparently you're gonna miss the stuntman dying.
August Dennis, great Avatar, The Last Airbender reference. Not the cabbages.
Not the cabbages.
My cabbages.
I didn't binge watch that series until quarantine because they didn't put it on. They put it on Netflix during quarantine, and I'd never binge watched it before. Instant hit. Instantly fell in love.
Yeah. I find it so annoying that there's like people on the internet arguing over whether or not Aang or Korra is the best Avatar, because they're like only 2 out of like 500 million avatars that have happened so far.
Did you see the plans for the 3rd series?
Yeah, it looks great. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Twins. You guys may not remember this, but back around this time, there was a bunch of Budweiser commercials, and one of the things in it was twins. Go look that up. Twins. And it was basically like, wouldn't it be cool if you banged 2 girls that were twins?
This is around the same time as What's Up?
Oh my god, What's Up was so good. And the 3 frogs. Bud, Wise. Ugh, delicious.
This bud's for you. Oh, okay, here we go.
Potatoes are our top 3 food. Did you know that you can eat potatoes and drink milk and get all of the nutrients that you need to live?
Oh, this is the scene.
Oh no. Chat. The person that this movie was made for is going to die in a
I'm going to be honest, I don't think it was worth it. I'm sorry.
I think every stunt actor that does a movie with Vin Diesel knows that there's a chance they might die.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that one died in the Iron Giant.
Oh, come on, dude.
For best Avatar?
I feel like they should have added that we're gonna be one hell of a trick.
Ren, who's the best Avatar?
It was an American flag parachute?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It would be funny if there was just 1 star and it was a Dominican flag parachute.
Oh, no.
Guys, this was back when America was still good.
Oh, no.
This is back when it wasn't embarrassing to be American.
Literally watching footage of a guy, like...
oh my god, a guy dies with an American flag parachute?
Yeah. I guess he falls out of the
Well, not in this. So the guy survived that horrible CGI, but then they redid it just to see if they could do it better, and that's when the guy died. Can you imagine being on a film shoot where like somebody dies because of you? Because Alec Baldwin can imagine.
Alec Baldwin, like...
Yes, Ren, Kyoshi is a lot of fun. Yes, Gideon, America was good at some points in history.
America had its moments.
Yeah.
Sometimes
absolutely we've been awful, but there have been some cool things that we've done.
Why are we seeing images of what I think is a church?
Like Friendster? Ugh, Friendster was so good. What does 07 mean?
Ooh, look at all that Mountain Dew. The Mountain Dew missiles. He's like, oh, they're gonna fire off Mountain Dew into the city.
Yeah.
It's gonna get everyone all sticky. There's nothing crazier than slamming a dew. Yeah. Look, that looks like Mountain Dew. That looks like the juice and the substance,
absolutely.
actually.
Oh, I didn't watch that movie yet.
It looks like...
It looks like it. It was all downhill from XXX. Thank you, Fuel Shy. XXX, this movie was the top of America.
God forbid someone fire off... God forbid someone shoot, like, Mountain Dew into Prague.
Not the making out, though, in this movie. The making out in this movie is pretty terrible.
That's just how they do it in Prague. Yeah, that's Prague style.
It's Prague style.
Prague style making out.
Have you watched Japanese porn? Because the kissing in that is super weird. I know I brought up Johnny Sins in Japanese porn. What do you mean? What a loaded question. Chat, have you seen Japanese porn? Because the kissing is weird.
Can't be as weird as what they got going on in
Prague.
Well, I was gonna say like those like parodies like Strokemon, where they got like.
What? What is Strokemon?
It's a Pokemon porn parody where they have a girl who's like in a full, like she's painted fully yellow because she's supposed to be Pikachu.
Yeah. And
they have her in character the entire, like she can only say Pikachu. And they have her in character the entire.
I have a stand-up joke about this.
We'll have to,
not about that specifically, but about having sex with Pokemon.
That's disturbing. I'm considering doing.
It is a disturbing joke.
I'm considering doing I made asexuals watch porn parodies, and like one of them would be Strokemon, there's Strokemon, Sex Toy Story, Dick and Morty.
Fuel Shy, would you watch this?
Welcome to the Xander Zone. That's, you know what? He said, "Welcome to the Xander Zone," and he shoved that thing underwater. So I'm guessing the Xander Zone is located deep in a river in Prague.
Is it the Danube? Oh man, that Russian agent sure looked sad.
That would be a great line. I think we made the joke earlier. Sex line. Welcome to the Xander Zone.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm going to say next time I see my girlfriend.
Welcome to the Xander Zone.
Welcome to the Xander Zone. I think she went to sleep already, so I don't think she's watching this, but she's going to be real surprised, you guys.
Welcome to the Xander.
Fuel Shy, you would watch porn parodies? Would you watch Not Avengers XXX? Obviously, she's Yelena.
No, he's fine.
Oh, what a great song choice.
He's like, 15 years later, you'll see me in XXX3, The Return of Xander.
Wouldn't she just feel that he was alive and just turn around and run?
She could sense him.
Wow. Asia Argento's really shrill.
I prefer Dario Argento. I don't think they're related. I don't think they're at all related.
Oh, that was a nice moment for her. That was.
Where is Bora Bora?
I think the South Pacific. It's here.
Looks beautiful.
I bet the scene wasn't filmed there, though.
It probably wasn't.
Ugh, can you imagine getting that tattoo around your nipple and then having to live with that for the rest of your life? They're looking for the satellite?
You're getting a Zoom call on your Motorola.
This kissing is awful in this movie.
Oh, they have like a cameraman for his Zoom call, like zoomed in on him during his call. Wow.
Audience, chat, we did it.
What was the line at the beginning? It's like, don't be a dick, Dick. Oh, here we go.
This is definitely like a 007 kind of like song, though.
Yeah, if they put this in the beginning of the movie, that would have been awesome.
They definitely played this a bunch on 103.1 The Buzz.
Oh, yeah. In my town, it was Hot 95.7.
Hot 95.7, where we play alternative rock and Eminem for some reason.
There was, Houston also had Sunny 99.1, but they played more like pop music.
We had Wild 97.9. No, that was...
In Houston, it was 97.9 The Box.
98.7 The Gator, classic rock.
Wait, where was that?
West Palm.
That tracks. I'm from Sugar Land, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty similar to Florida.
Yeah.
Similar weather, similar vibes.
Milkovich.
So
Life is all downhill from here.
No, it's not. You can still watch XX 2 and 3. Oh, George is here. Hi, George.
Mood 92 FM. What is it, like 4 in the morning there? Why are you awake right now, Gurge? Go back to sleep.
Play 99.6.
Play 99.6.
Wait, are you talking about your town? Are you talking about where you live? Beat 102.5.
Beat 102.5. We play other cool shit.
6 a.m.
Why are you up so early? Trouble sleeping?
Oh, I forgot Danny Trejo was in this for one scene.
Oh yeah, remember that?
We had a
With a
full
machete.
Danny Trejo cameo.
Gurge, I'm getting my sleep test. I'm gonna find out that I have sleep apnea and get a CPAP. Like an old man.
Slapnea.
Slapnea?
Sleep. Slapnea.
Was there anything else in the bag? Was that everything? Oh, did you get the autism bracelets?
Oh yeah, we got some fidget bracelets in here. They like pop. Okay, so this is the part of the stream where I go to Letterboxd and look at the other people who watch this with us and read their reviews out loud. And you're gonna love it. Senator Dick Hotchkiss.
Yeah.
Senator Dick Hotchkiss.
Ivan Pedrag. Bimbo intern.
Let's see, XXX.
Xander's bedroom dancer. Oh, the things I'm gonna do for my country.
All right, let's see. August said, if there is anything XXX about this film, it was the kissing, which I wish would have been censored for how bad it was.
Boom. Oh my god, I was right. Okay.
Snowy said, interesting backstory for the 3 X's before and after your username. That's funny. Because people do like XXX, Rosa Parks, XXX. When I was younger, I saw someone on, it was like PlayStation. I think I was playing Uncharted online. When Uncharted, like, the game on PlayStation. Mm-hmm. And someone had the username XXX, Rosa Parks, XXX. And I, to this day, still think that's one of the funniest usernames I've ever seen.
I think Rosa Parks would have liked it.
That's not one of us. Ren said that bioweapon looked like a tasty beverage. I bet it was melon flavored.
Mm-hmm.
Squid, top 10 movies to get overstimulated. Oh, that's not one of us. Kudelia said, this was exhausting to watch with little to no reward. What are you talking about, little to no reward? A man didn't die for this movie for you to say that. Come on.
Also, I know Squid wasn't one of us, but still, top 10 movies to get overstimulated to. I feel like Squid is still one of us.
Yeah, well, it was. It's a bit overstimulating. Welcome to the Xander zone. Me when I'm in the Xander zone. That's what I'm gonna say next time I take Xanax, which I've never done before.
So the first time?
Storm in the chat wants to know if you're the third. No, it's Cohen.
Yeah, no, it's Cohen, Cohen.
Not Cone.
I have, my name is the same name as both the owner of the Mets and a representative from Tennessee who I think is much funnier than any other Steve Cohen.
And the director of this movie.
Well, he's Rob Cohen, but Steve Cohen, the representative from Tennessee, is hilarious. One time he was mad at Rand Paul, and Rand Paul, like, didn't show up at some meeting, and so Steve Cohen brought a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken, where Rand Paul is from, to call him a chicken, and he ate it inside of like the Congress
That's awesome,
room.
Actually.
Yeah.
That's like when what's his name, Ajit Pai.
Wait, go back up a little bit. Sorry.
Worst porn ever. That's the top review.
Sorry, what were you about to say?
Oh, I was gonna say that they did a Actually, I don't remember what I was about to say. Never mind. I take it back. I have no idea what I was about to say.
My ADHD ruined it.
ADD. Okay, what was the line? Okay, chat, what was the line at the beginning of the movie that was like, don't be a dick, you dick? It was something like that.
Yeah. No, it was absolutely that.
Let me see who's, we got any more donations tonight before we wrap this up. But first,
I think we got...
I need y'all to, yeah, no, nothing new. 50. We're still at 35, which is cool. That's about what I get for these in these little streams. Okay.
It was nice meeting you all.
Storm. Tosco's is Squid. You should have a different username. Wait, where'd my letterbox go?
Gerd says ADHD movie.
There, at some point, I want to make people with ADHD watch. I don't know, watch paint dry. I mean, people with ADHD watch paint dry.
August, you didn't miss anything. Our commentary was much better than the movie. The movie was fine. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, y'all are a little too harsh here. 2-star. No, this is like 2.5 at least. Come on.
Out of how many?
5.
Okay.
XXX. There's definitely a quote at the beginning of the movie.
Who is you, Storm Marcus?
The joke I'm gonna make for my review is gonna be something about Mountain Dew probably, or a quote from the beginning of the movie when he's like saying shit about Dick Hotchkiss.
Yeah, don't be a dick, you dick.
Don't be a dick, you Dick Hotchkiss. I'm waiting for your last reviews. If anyone wants to get some last donations in, please do so. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. You need to entertain the chat for a few minutes.
Hey, chat.
While I clean up.
I recently got a vasectomy, and I think you guys all should too. I think.
Can you hand me the AirPod back?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think it's probably the best thing that I've ever done, because I don't have to worry about ruining a child. I think it would actually be a great father, honestly, but now it's too late. It would just be so expensive.
You can get it undone.
No, I don't want it. I'm happy with it.
You can still adopt.
Yeah, I could. I'm not probably going to. I hate waiting for my nail polish to dry. What is happening, Phantom Manny perv? You said my name without following up on it. Oh, Storm is me. What up, Storm? So, anyways, guys, I just want to let you know that I love you. And I've never said this to any group chat before, but I love you, and I never want you to leave me. And I think we should just run away together now, group chat. We should run away to Bora Bora and be in love with each other forever.
Did we figure out where Bora Bora is?
It's definitely in the South Pacific. Thank you, Augustin Eyes. Yes, I can adopt. Yeah, Ren, let's all get vasectomies and let the human race end with us. Like, this is, yeah, we're the best generation. And it's not going to get better than this. Let's all just get vasectomies now. That would be so funny if everyone did do that. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Beautiful. Vasectomy would be useless on me. No woman wants me, and the guys who do, well, I don't know. I bet some woman wants you, and sorry about the guys who want you sucking. We generally do. I don't know. Wow, better acting than the movie. Thank you. I have a degree in theater. Bora Bora is in French Polynesia.
Okay, French Polynesia.
Yeah. What up, French Polynesia in the group chat? So, anyways, I've got an hour-long trip home. Can you guys give me some Wikipedia dives that I should go into? Just chat, just give me some things I should Wikipedia on the way home. I would really appreciate it. I mean, obviously, I'm going to do Bora Bora, and I'm definitely going to do The Anarchy. I haven't read The Anarchy, which is what happened sometime after 1066 when William the Conqueror's ancestors had a civil war. Both me and my sister are gay. Our bloodline ends with us. Nice. Good for you guys. Yeah. No more bloodlines. But I would also like a Wikipedia. You should read about broadcast signal intrusions. Okay, I'm Googling that right now. Do you know what broadcast signal intrusions are, Evasive?
I think that is when broadcast signals are hacked to show weirdo shit on TV.
Okay, I love that for us. Oh, there's a movie about it. It's a horror crime movie. I can't find the disambiguation for it. It's just showing me the movie on Wikipedia. Is it? Oh, okay. Here we go. Found it. Thank you. Max headroom signal. Also, yeah, I've never done that actually. Do you know about max headroom? Evasive?
I have. Why is that name?
It was a signal intrusion.
I probably read about it at some point, but I don't remember what it is.
It was a hijacking on television signals of two stations in Chicago in 1987 that briefly sent a pirate broadcast of an unidentified person wearing a Max Headroom mask and costume to thousands of home viewers.
That
yeah.
picture. I've seen the picture before.
Yeah. I'm the youngest member of my family and the only one with a reasonable likelihood of having children if I could find a partner. But I mean, yeah, don't be in a rush to make kids. Forget it.
We got
Take
enough
your
kids.
time. Yeah.
You know, regardless of what Elon Musk says.
Oh my God, totally. And regardless of that,
There's enough kids running around.
He keeps inseminating his. It's so weird. That whole thing's so weird.
Okay, y'all. Let me check the donations one more time, and then I have to shower and go to bed.
I have to take an hour-long train ride and then calm myself down
because XXX just really gets you going.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Absolutely.
Thank you for watching. Oh, okay. A24 lover Abe said, "You can call this 2000s film many things. However, boring shouldn't be one of them." That's true. It's not boring. The acting and plot points are anything to write home about, but sometimes most of the action scenes are worth the price of admission. I kind of miss Vin Diesel in these types of films. He's still, I mean, Fast and Furious is its own thing. Okay.
No, they're making a new one of these.
They're making an XXX4?
Yeah.
What's it called? Just XXX4?
I hope it's XXXX.
The 4 X's.
I swear they just
Xander
said...
Cage returns again.
Let me look it up, I swear.
More Xander. 2 Xander. 2 Fast.
I'm not getting great reception here.
Yeah, it kind of sucks in this spot sometimes.
My girlfriend just texted me, "Good job, babe, the things you do for your country." So that kind of ruins when I say that tomorrow, but I'm still going to say it, babe.
You should.
Love you.
The things I do for my country. All right, chat. We are going to wrap it up. Next week, I think I have Laura, who was also in the same video.
Really? Nice.
Yeah.
She's honestly one of my favorite comics. She's so funny.
She's great. I don't know what we're watching yet, but we'll figure it out very soon. Thanks for joining. Heart. Thank you if you donated and if you didn't donate. And if you want to support me, join my Patreon. I also have a Discord server that you can get to the Patreon.
Yep.
Good stuff. I'm going to be editing Amelia Perez clips all week. Please wish me luck. Good night, everybody. Bye.